I'm so embarrassing. Josh! Good job. Don't mind my window, y'all. These are handprints from my handprints, the kids' handprints, everybody's handprints. And then I had to buy them Tim Hortons because I had to rush out the house. It was one of those days. It was just like crazy. I was teaching him how to cross the street. So I've been doing this for about a week now, like watching him cross the street and stuff. And every time he does it, I'm like, yay! It's so annoying. Listen, I want to talk to you guys about something. Don't mind the mess in the back. I had to buy my kids breakfast this morning. It's one of them days, okay? Okay, so this is so important. And this is how, okay, oh my gosh, let me tell y'all something. The distractions that are about to come in. Happy Motivational Monday, by the way, guys. Oh my God, I'm so impolite. The distractions that are about to come in are going to be crazy, okay? One thing the Lord was telling me is do not accept old applications. Do not accept new applications, okay? And I'm not talking about literally like you're applying for something or you're maybe your employer and applications are coming. No. This is more on as in like an analogy. He gave me a couple analogies, okay? This is as an analogy, as in like no new applications, so no new people in your life right now. Like you can let people in your life, you have to meet people to network, to move ahead. Everybody does, right? But what he's talking about is on a personal level. Like don't let anybody in right now at this time on a personal level, as in like anyone in your personal space. Like, I just met this person. I think they're cool. They could be a friend. Like, I'm going to introduce them to my kids. I'm going to bring them over to my house. I'm going to like on that personal level, or I'm going to tell them my business. I'm going to tell them about my life. He's just saying right now, do not accept any new applications. Do not accept any old applications. I'm going to tell you why he said don't accept old applications either. Because there is a pattern of people that are coming back in people's lives, okay? And they're not coming back in your life because they want to come back in your life because they want to be great with you. They're coming back in your life to steal, to plot, and to destroy. And that's what he was telling me this morning. Here's how you'll know, okay? So he gave me the video game analogy again. He gave me the Super Mario analogy. And he was saying, Stephanie, everyone's on a different level in the Super Mario game, okay? So let's just say we're all playing Mario, Super Mario World, okay? And some of you guys may be at level 1 in your game, right? Some of you guys may be at level 4. Some of you guys may be at level 6. Some of you guys may be at level 10. You know what I'm saying? So the higher the level, the more harder it gets when it comes to obstacles. At the end of every level, there's a boss. The harder the boss gets at every level. So the person that's going through level 1, the boss at the end may not be as heavy and as hard to defeat as the boss at level 10 that somebody else is on. This is like what he's saying, the analogy on our lives right now, right? So I'm Super Mario, okay? And let's just say that, or we're Super Mario, and when you play the game and you start to see little turtles, and if you hit the turtle touches you, then you got to start the level all over again. That's what he's saying about some people that are trying to come back in your life, or new people that are trying to come into your life. If you let these people in your life and these are the obstacles, you're going to have to start the level all over again, which means you're going to have to start from square one again. Okay? It's like, imagine you doing all this work to work on yourself, to get yourself to a specific level, healing and all that, and you end up letting back the same type of, let's just say the friends that you have in the past were not really doing much. The friends that you had in the past only wanted to club and party and wanted to, and didn't want to focus on business ideas, goals, and, and progress, right? They just want to do the same thing. And it's like you let these, you're in a different level. Let's just say now you're going to school, you're graduating or you're getting your degree, and, your main focus is you want to plan your business, you want to start your business, and all of a sudden you let specific new friends in your life or new people in your life, you let them in personally, or you basically accept new applications, or you accept old applications, and the people that you let back in, it's like they come in, it's like you're distracted now, you're thrown off course. Okay, now there's a whole bunch of drama in your life you didn't sign up for. Okay, there's a whole bunch of feelings some type of way about, you're like, I don't like feeling like this, I don't like feeling like I gotta walk on eggshells, or I don't want to feel like I'm being deceived, or I don't want to feel like this person's being fake. I don't want to feel. You never felt all that before because you were at peace, you were focused. But now, as soon as you let you accept old applications or new applications in, all of a sudden now you're going back to these emotions. You're being distracted again. You're not getting stuff done, and you may have fallen off course. Now you're not as focused in school. You're not as focused in work. So some people are just coming in to plot and destroy. They're not coming in because they want to grow with you. Okay, so your Super Mario and these little turtles are the new and old applications. One thing that God was telling me is the higher the levels you go up, each obstacle will determine on the breakthrough. So each time you defeat a level, that's a breakthrough. So level 1, let's just say level 1's the easy level, and level 1 is your breakthrough. You got accepted into school. That's level 1. Let's just say now level 10 is you graduate school. Do you get what I'm saying? The higher the level, the bigger the breakthrough. Let's just say that level 15 is when you're supposed to get married, and level 14 is when you're supposed to get engaged, right? You're going to see all these obstacles coming in the way before you even get to level 14 and level 15. You get what I'm saying? Because they want you to start from square one, or they want to take it from you. Do you see what I'm saying? So what he was saying is, the higher the level, the bigger the breakthrough. Okay, so the breakthrough also determines on, or the obstacle also determines on the type of breakthrough you're going to get. And let me explain that specifically how I explained it to me, okay? So let's just say now that you're at a job. You're on level 5. You're at this job, and you're like, you know what? I got to get to level 10. Because God said level 10 is when my business is going to be blossoming. I'm at level 5 right now, and I have a business idea. But now I'm being told to put this business idea into effect and to get started on it. And level 10 is when my business is going to prosper, right? And so you're at work. You're finally starting to get your business. You're like, I'm going to go home early. My shift finishes at 5 o'clock p.m. Every time at 5 o'clock p.m., I'm going to get home. I'm going to settle down. I'm going to shower, make my dinner, and I'm going to sit in my room for about an hour and a half, and I'm going to do my business idea. Like, I'm going to jot everything down and take notes, and I'm going to plan. And this is your new plan to get to level 10 that God has given you. Now, all of a sudden, you've been at this job for 2 years now. All of a sudden, your boss wants to also give you overtime. They all of a sudden want to give you overtime shifts, and you never asked for it, but they're begging you to do it, and you never asked for it. And out of all these times you've been there, and they never wanted to give you overtime shift, but all of a sudden now they want to give you overtime. So that's an obstacle right there, because now you have to push your business ideas behind. Now you got to either go back to square one. That obstacle came in the way, that turtle came in the way, you got to start the level all over again, or you got to push it behind, So that's one obstacle. So the obstacle determines on the type of breakthrough. So if that breakthrough was a business breakthrough, that employer may have saw it. That employer may have saw it, or that employer may be just be used by the devil. So she or he may be giving you overtime on purpose. Or she or he may be giving you overtime without realizing that they're being used. And there's others that can do overtime, but for some reason, she just wants you to do it. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's even like it's basically like coming in on days when you're supposed to be off too. And he's never even asked you to do that before, right? Another obstacle that determines on the breakthrough is, let's just say level 15, you're supposed to be married. Level 14, you're supposed to be engaged, right? And you're at level 13 or level 12. When you're about to meet your new partner, or you're about to reconcile at level 13 with an old partner, okay? So level 12, meet new partner. Level 13, reconcile with old partner, right? All of a sudden now, you're about to meet a new partner. Your exes start contacting you all of a sudden. They're FaceTiming you all of a sudden, emailing you all of a sudden. All of a sudden, you're about to meet this new person. You feel them coming in. You know that they're coming in. And then the exes start contacting you out of the blue, okay? Or let's just say now that it's a person from the past, okay, and let's just say it's a new person, an old person from the past, and they're supposed to come in at level 13, right? So because they're supposed to come in at level 13, their exes are reaching out to them now, trying to open back that door, okay? Or let's just say that their exes contact you. This happens a lot with females. Males don't really do this. If anything, males will more contact their ex if it's a female, but you know, females usually have more courage, or not even courage, I'll say more, they have the guts to contact the new girl, or the girl that they know that the person's supposed to marry, and try to befriend them on purpose before they come into the person's life. Like, y'all don't even know the shady stuff that happens, okay? So this person you're supposed to reconcile at level 13, and all of a sudden their exes are trying to befriend you, or their ex is trying to befriend you, or people they've dated in the past are contacting you out of the blue trying to befriend you before they come in. Because what will happen is if they befriend you and you guys become friends, and you guys don't even know each other, or you guys are not friends, okay? And I've heard about this in my coaching calls where people are like, well, the exes are contacting me and I don't even know them. They're just contacting me trying to be nice to me. And I'm like, don't even buy into it. Because what they want to do is they want to come in. So then basically now if this person comes back to reconcile with you, it's awkwardness. Basically they can throw in, well, you and I became friends, or you and I started talking before they came back, and or they want to come in and they want to come tell some type of business about this person to kind of turn you off from wanting to be with them. My car just started when I said that. Do you see what I mean? I didn't even turn on my car, it just started. Hot mess right now, but I'm telling y'all. So let me give y'all an example, okay? Out of the blue, like my ex-husband all of a sudden, can I FaceTime you? I'm like, we never FaceTime. Why would you want to FaceTime me? Like, just text me. But if it's not about the kids, I don't want to talk to you, but just FaceTime me. Just text me. Why would you have to FaceTime me? So I knew right away that I was like, okay, it's funny how me and my kingdom husband are really on a good path right now, and all of a sudden you want to FaceTime me for some reason, but declined. And then it went from that to I want to get a tracking device for the kids that I can track, you know, and I'm like, okay, if anyone's supposed to get a tracking device for the kids, it's going to be me, because they live with me. Why would you need a tracking device if the kids live with me? That doesn't make sense. Why would you want to track the kids if they're with me? You know what I mean? So I kind of, you know, saw those two confirmations. There's a warning of spiritual warfare. There's a big raven right in front of me. I'm going to show you. Oh, it just flew. See? As soon as I told you it's flown away. There's a warning of spiritual warfare warning. See what I told y'all about these people coming back in your life? The raven just sat right there in front of me. It's flying away right now. It's big. God is my witness. I wish I could show y'all. Once I started talking about all that, the raven, about the people coming back and purposely trying to come in when a reconciliation happens, all of a sudden the raven just sat right there and started eyeing you down. That's a confirmation of warfare. Yeah, so I was just like, you don't need a tracking device. If anybody's supposed to like a tracking device for the kids, I would get it. Like one of those watches for the kids, and I would get it, you know, because they live with me. Doesn't make sense you have it if they live with me. But, and then I had another ex contact me last week, you know, asking me for some sort of advice. And then he started sending me like some type of like quotes or like songs and stuff. And I'm just like, we're not even friends. Like, where is this coming from? We're not even friends. It's not even like we're friends. Like, we've been talking for him to even be comfortable enough to do that. Where is this coming from? So in other cases, for you, it may be the ex is coming to you, or it may be the ex is going to your kingdom partner, or for some of you guys, it may be in the ex of the kingdom partner, you know, contacting you, trying to befriend you. as soon as you're about to go into that level 13, okay? So, and then like I said, level 12 is a new person. So same thing may happen with level 12, a new person. It just depends. God said it depends on the types of breakthroughs that are coming in. That's the type of obstacles that will come in. So what he wanted me to tell y'all is not to accept any new applications around this time, not to accept any old applications around this time, and really just focus, stick to that tunnel vision that he has specifically given you, because that's the whole point of the game, is you gotta, stick to getting to the end of the level to defeat that big giant. Then you got to get to the next level. You got to get to the next level. Remember, like, your engagement may be at level 10 and you maybe only be at level 3. Your business breakthrough may be at level 5. You may be at level 1. Your house, that breakthrough buying your home or moving may be at level 25 and you may be at level 20. So you have to always remember that. And these little turtles, the little obstacles in the game, these are the people that the devil uses. Okay, so there's no coincidence that everybody's trying to contact you at the same time. There's no coincidence that everyone wants to know about your business. There's no coincidence that everybody wants to be your friend. There's no coincidence or reason why this is happening. Okay, because some people will come in your life, mess things up, and then leave, and then you gotta rebuild everything back up again. So what he was saying is just focus on the tunnel vision and don't take your focus off that. Okay, and just be very cautious of who you're telling about your life and who you're letting in your life, your personal space. Okay, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.